Welcome to Star Note Sunday, and we're going to go over a note that, people that aren't even in the hobby of collecting currency, they've still heard of bar notes a lot of times. And this is going to be kind of a history lesson, a little bit too. But let's go over the note itself before we get into any of that. If you look, it looks just like our dollars today. It is a Federal Reserve note. It happens to be from 1963. It's the 63B series, which those of you that know your notes, you see Joseph Barr's signature down there. It's the Secretary of the Treasury. And then this actually happens to be a courtesy autograph as well. And it happens to be a star note. There's a lot going on here. This is a courtesy autographed star bar. All right, what a mouthful. Now, let's talk about why this is significant. So, Joseph Barr, he was in Lyndon B. Johnson's cabinet, and Johnson put him as the Secretary of the Treasury, December 21st, 1968. Now, Johnson served from 1965 to 69. So, if you know how the presidential thing works, on January 20th of 1969, Joseph Barr's term was up. So he served from December 21st of 68 to January 20th of 69, which is 28 days. He is the shortest serving Secretary of the Treasury in U.S. history. Now, anytime there's a new Secretary of the Treasury, they really reissue these bills. I'm talking 1969 here, and this is the 1963 series. So it's don't ever fall into they just changed the year of the bill and do all that stuff. They're different series, and whenever they need to update maybe what the bill looks like or redo serial numbers or anything like that, and sometimes it does work with the Treasury, then they will change the year. Right now we're working with the 2017s, I believe, and if you think it's 2022. So I don't know when the next are issued out or anything like that, but I'm sure it will be in the future pretty quick. But anyway, I'll quit rambling. Now, I've heard all sorts of people talk about bar notes and like why they're rare and all that stuff, and I've heard wrong information. So Joseph Barr did not die in office. So I've heard that said from numerous people before. That's why bar notes are tough to find, because the guy whose signature's on them, he died in office. He was only in there like 28 days. And that's not true at all. So it was just simply the president he served under. His term was up, so he had to move on. So Barr was from Indiana, best I remember. He was a state representative, and he was only a representative, I believe, one term. He lived until around 1996 and actually died down in Mexico. So he suffered a fatal heart attack. I can't remember if he was on vacation or if he had a house down there. I want to say it was on vacation. But don't fall into the bar. The bar notes are rare, and they're really valuable, and you need to pay lots of money for them or anything like that. Bar notes, they are tougher to find. You got to give them that, but they're not like an uber rare type note at all. They're uncommon, but you can find you can go on eBay right now and find hundreds of them, I'm sure. This one is graded as 65 ppq by PCGS Currency. It's some of their old holders here. And PPQ simply stands for Premium Paper Quality. They did designate the courtesy autograph as well. Now, if you think this note, you could really fool someone and say, well, Barr died in office. He had to sign this while he was still alive for those 28 days or whatever. That's a bunch of crap. Barr could have very easily signed this in 1996. I don't know. But his signature is out there. There are quite a few of his notes, his autograph notes available. You'll see them in this grade go for about $150. With it being a star note, that does increase the rarity of it, but not a ton. Bar stars are not rare, but they're a little more uncommon than the standard bar note. But anyway, I hope I taught you something. I hope that I've shown you something here that you might not see every day. This has been part of my collection now for, at least 10 years. I've thought about selling it a few times, but man, every time I think about selling it, I get on eBay and see them on there, and it's like, well, crap. The market's flooded, and the market's probably always going to be flooded with them, and I'll probably always hold on to this note just because it has a pretty unique history. But I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good Star Note Sunday. See you next time.